Good afternoon, Epic Gamers. Welcome back to Eternal Sunday here at Grey Ogre Games. I'm Alfian Poon, joined by my good friend Nat Karen. Oh, sorry, what's happening?
Why would you lock the door?
I don't know.
Do you want me to take over?
No, we're good.
We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Alright.
Hey guys.
You guys, welcome back to, as we were saying, welcome back to Eternal Sunday here at Grey Ogre Games. Yes, we are back with round 2. Round 1 was quite a cool one. Quite almost went to time.
Yep. But then Russell took it.
Yeah, Russell took it quite handily. Very
Yep.
skilled player.
So here, this matchup we see Conrad versus Eugene. Conrad is a known 12 post player. See what he brings today.
12 posts.
Yeah.
Very nice deck.
Yep.
Play a lot of big stuff.
Tron button modern.
Tron
Tron button legacy.
Tron. I say it's a bit better, just a bit better, Okay, and they're going to roll the dice. Who's going first? 7. Okay. 5. Okay, so Conrad's going first. Okay. I'm not sure what Eugene is playing. Looks like Temur Delver. That doesn't look like.
Looks
That's
like
not,
I see Vampire Hexmage and the rest, so maybe this is a Dark Depths deck.
Oh, this is a Turbo Depths.
Some type of depths. Could not be Turbo Depths, could be just normal Golgari depths.
I'm pretty sure Vampire Hexmage means it's Turbo Depths, right?
I know just the normal Dark Depths plays Hexmage.
Right.
Yeah, so we just put green black depths.
GB Depths versus Temur Delver.
So Timo Delver, the Delver deck of choice for the meta game right now.
Yes, Temur Delver, a very potent deck that a lot of players like to use right now. And here's the turn 1 Duress, very classic. And what's this? That's good stuff. Ren and 6.
Okay, so interesting what Connor will take here. So
Is that in the middle?
yeah, so that's a Ponder. That's a full up Ponder.
Okay, that's full up Ponder.
So Ponder Brainstorm Ren and 6. So so it only has one land here, so which is interesting. The Brainstorm allows the lands back with Ren and 6 to be turned into actual cards. So he has 3 choices here. So each have different merits.
I think I'm more afraid of the Ren and 6, right?
But Ren and 6 doesn't really do anything because all his creatures are probably greater than 1 toughness.
Right.
Elvish Reclaimer, Vampire Hexmage. But the problem is when you start returning lands, fetch lands with the Ren and 6 and start shuffling away those fetch lands with the Brainstorm, like turning those fetch lands into real cards, and that's the problem.
Right. Free card advantage.
And if Eugene can find a wasteland with the Brainstorm or Ponder,
right.
and start just recurring wasteland, and that becomes another problem.
Tiger D Lily 9889. Yes, I would consider this green black depths to be a bit faster than the average depths. Because there are many variants of the depths deck, right? There's like normal depths, there's like lands. That you consider lands a depths deck?
It does play Dark Depths, but it does use Dark Depths as finisher, but it's more of a grindy type of deck. It's not really a combo deck per se. It does have a combo finish though.
Right. Yeah, but I consider this GB depths to be more depths centric, right? Concentrated on the depths plan. So yeah, maybe this is I would consider a bit faster. And there's the black border Temur, Tropical Island. Wow, flexing on his Conrad. Is that Tamagotchi in front of Conrad's hand?
In front of Conrad's hand.
Yeah, in front of Conrad's hand. Yeah, is that Goif?
So I know Black Green Depths. I've seen David Long, David Long, a well-known depths player. It's like one of the best players playing depths. I know back in SCG Syracuse, I was watching that. He plays 3 Tamagotchi in the sideboard to diversify his game plan post board.
But this is main board.
But if you see Tamagotchi in the main board, it's a little interesting. I've never seen that before.
Yes.
So did you see what Eugene kept off the ponder?
No, I did not.
Okay.
It was pretty hard to see what he kept considering the way he was looking at stuff.
So we do see a main board Tamaglyph here. So um, for all Eugene knows, this is just like black green like rock style. We haven't seen any. Eugene is not aware of the dark depths.
Right. And yeah,
Nor vampire hex mage.
interesting thing to see here is that Conrad has the depths in his hand, and he has the hex mage in his hand as well. But he's not going for the fast depths plan like we would expect him to go for. What do you make of this?
That's okay, because Team of Devil cannot really deal with a Tamaglyph. This is one of the better threats.
Ooh, and Wasteland is going to be very strong against Conrad here, being able to get rid of the depths or the Bayous.
But Eugene does not know that he's on depths.
Right.
So he could just fire off this Wasteland prematurely, thinking that, oh, Conrad's probably just on some green-red mid-range deck, green-black mid-range deck here.
Right. But hold on a moment. Conrad just top deck a Plague Engineer mainboard.
Okay, so this is really good.
This is a spicy deck. Do people mainboard Plague Engineers now?
In 4-color control, yes, they do.
It's going to be really good against the Timus, the Mongoose.
Actually, these Team of Devil decks, they sort of evolved to not play Mongoose anymore.
Oh, they don't?
Yeah, they play I believe four Delver, like 3 to 4 Tamaglyphs, 1 Hex Drinker as the threats. Yeah, 1 of Hex Drinker. I know you're all about that card, right?
Yeah, I was, but then when it went up, I dumped it. Then it went down again. So now
That's good. Stonks.
Yeah. Stonks. This is how you play stonks. You cash out when it's up. You buy low, sell high. You don't buy high, you sell low.
Makes sense. So Connor doesn't have this doesn't have a third land for this Plague Engineers.
Right.
So is Connor probably thinking, do I reveal my depths plan here?
Yes.
I think we do. You cast the Hex Mage,
Okay.
then just lay the Dark Depths and just pass.
Okay.
Then if the opponent reacts to Wasteland, you just sack the Hex Mage.
And get the
Yeah.
Okay. That's a reasonable plan, I think. Because as of now, Conrad does not see a Force of Will in Eugene's hand.
Nor days either.
Nor days, yeah. So this is actually a golden opportunity for Conrad to cheat out his Merit Large. I think he's definitely thinking about it right now. Look at the way he's like playing it. He's about to show off how deep he can go with that depths. oh, here it is.
So he's probably gonna go for that line where he casts Hex Mage.
He is indeed about to go deep with the depths.
So now this tells Eugene that yes, he is in trouble getting comboed.
Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna slam the depths?
So interesting here of Wasteland is like two people just holding their like guns ready to like, okay, see which one acts first. Because if Connor acts first, sacking the Hex Mage, then Eugene can react with the Wasteland. But alternatively, if Eugene acts first, Conrad can respond with the Hex Mage.
But
So
Juka Bob,
okay.
I think Conrad just wants to wait for Eugene to throw out the Wasteland.
To twitch on the Wasteland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Spell Pierce. Wow.
So interesting that Eugene, if he wants to cast that if he wants to cast the Tuning Nemesis, he does have to tap out for the Wasteland, but instead he just casts his Delver Secrets, I believe. Was that a Mongoose?
No, that's a Delver of Secrets.
Okay.
Oh, draws another Goyf. Okay. Interesting. So do you think you want to now that you've revealed the Hex Mage, do you want to reveal the depths as well? Or do you just want to wait for Eugene to, be a bit impatient and just fire off the
I think you reveal the depths here because it locks up Eugene's mana and not allowing him to tap that Wasteland to cast.
Oh no, wait, now he has 2 Hex Mages.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, now he can, on the stack of the Wasteland, he can sacrifice another one and secure the Merit Large. You think you do it now though, or you wait for?
You just no, you just. I think you do it now.
Yeah, you do it now. There's
Because,
nothing.
and just in case he draws a second wasteland.
Right. I agree. I agree. So now he's doing it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. You're gonna do
Oh,
it.
trigger on the stack. Okay, do
I'm
it
gonna do it
again.
again. Oh no. Now what?
I think
Oh no. Okay.
no, the counters are not removed yet. So Conrad should still have it here.
Yeah. The counters are removed as part of the effect.
Yeah, after the effect
Yes, the
resolves.
sacrificing is a cost, but the removing of the counters is not cost. So he is definitely going to get the merit large.
So, but what I believe there's a trigger when there's no ice counters,
Yes.
and so can we bring up dark depths here?
Okay.
Because I believe there's a trigger when there's no counters on the dark depths, and that's what Eugene is responding to. Then it's interesting.
Lol noob depths.
Yeah, so when dark depth has no counters on it, remove it.
Sacrifice it.
Sacrifice it. Sorry. So Conrad's probably thinking like, oh, can I remove counters with it for the hex mage?
Oh, and as it turns out, he does not
Yeah.
get the merit large. Hmm.
This black green depths is actually a harder deck to pilot than people may think.
Yes, it's not very straightforward.
No, people think just make a 2020, but actually it's harder than that because I've definitely played the deck and I've played against the deck many times before.
Oh, and the third Delver of Secrets. Oh no. Okay. But now I think he wants to try and go for the Elvish Reclaimer. Not sure if that's gonna help him much. Eugene does have Force of Will in his hand, so he just he's gonna force the Elvish Reclaimer. Okay. 3
Yep.
mana, and what we're gonna see, I'm gonna see a Plague Engineer, I think.
On human, okay. Human or wizard. Probably name wizard here, just in case he draws a hex mage. I don't know.
Right.
Because, yeah, human. Oh, human or wizard?
Okay, so he's going.
Take 4, right?
Is it 4?
Because -1/-1.
Oh no.
Oh, what do you name?
Because the Insectoid Aberration and the Delver of
I
Secret.
believe it's a wizard, right?
They don't share any archetypes.
I believe it's still a wizard. Was it Insect Horror?
It's a. Hold, let's check. Delver of Secrets. What happened to the 2 Vampire Hex Mages? Okay, Sean, would you like to explain the interaction?
Yeah, so Conrad had 2 Vampire Hex Mages in play and a Dark Depths with 10 counters on it, and Eugene had a Wasteland. So Conrad on his turn went to. Yeah, so Conrad on his turn, he Vampire Hex Mage his own Dark Depths to remove the counters. The ability resolves, the counter removes. Then Dark Depths has a trigger when there's no ice counters on it, sacrifice it. This gives Eugene priority to respond to that trigger, in which he Wasteland. So then Conrad responds with a second Hex Mage to remove his ice counters off the Dark Depths, but since there's no more ice counters, it actually doesn't really do anything. So yeah, that's basically what happened.
Okay, and yeah, I think Eugene has it.
So does Insect Aberration and Devil Secrets share? I believe
They're both humans.
they're both humans.
Ah, okay.
Yep. So humans was the name of the
I think he named wizards. Otherwise, otherwise they would have dealt like 4 damage.
yeah. So it's notable that the flip side is human insect and the front side is human wizard.
Human insect. That's a good one. Still a human, still an insect. And yes, we have someone's hosting us. Romario Vidal, who's hosting us for 19 viewers. Thank you very much, viewers of Romario Vidal.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate every support we get. So yes, for the new viewers, we are Eternal Sunday here at Grey Ogre Games. I'm now Poon, and joining me is buff macho man Ned Karen.
Hey, thanks.
So and yeah, this is round two of Eternal Sunday, and yeah, this is round two. We're gonna have a sixth round cut into top 8 tournament. So we're gonna be here for quite a while. So we're gonna have lots of action, and you're gonna be with us for a very long time. That was game one.
Yeah.
Eugene won that. We're going off to game two now. What emote is this? Romario 11.
48 viewers.
48 viewers. This is very impressive. Yeah.
Not even top 8 yet.
Not even top 8 yet. Yeah. We gotta up our game. We have to up our commentary game. So Conrad Dungan, this is the first time we've seen him on GB Depths. So maybe he is not very well versed in the green black how the triggers work.
Yep, so yeah.
Basically, should have waited for the wasteland to pop in order to avoid. I think the wasteland trigger hit the stack after all the counters were removed.
Yeah, I think you let Eugene
You have to
pull the
wait-
trigger first.
You have to wait for Eugene to pull the trigger on the wasteland first, then you do the dark depths.
Yeah. I think Conrad thought with the double hex mage he's protected, but no.
No, he's not.
Yeah. Because there's when there's no ice counters, you can't take off anymore.
Right.
Thus no trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is a very unique interaction. But there is one thing to note. This is going to be actually very relevant in the future games that Conrad's going to play, because now that he has made this mistake once, he will never make it again.
You'll be surprised.
Oh, really?
People do make the same mistake again, but we'll try. Well, we try. We try not to.
Not in the same day, I think.
Someone once said, I believe one of the SGG casters, he was like, I try to make my goal in the game is to make less mistakes than my opponent. And that's how you win.
GVD Poem says it. The opponent never has to waste until all the counters get removed. Yes. I think Conrad there, he should have, I think Conrad, he should have just, like, used the Dark Depths as a way to stun the Wasteland, because at that point, Eugene was stuck on 2 lands.
Yeah, so it's good play on Eugene for not pulling the trigger on Wasteland in response to the activation of the Vampire Hex Mage. Waiting for the Vampire Hex Mage ability to resolve. Because if you were to respond to the activation of the Hex Mage, then Conrad would have won that battle.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, that's a very good.
Waiting for the ice counters to get removed first. That was good.
So yeah, very knowledgeable, very good game knowledge on Eugene's part. I think that is that game knowledge in general. That's what won him the game. Oh, did they mull? Are they shuffling again?
Yeah, I believe they both took a mulligan here.
Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. And yeah, Conrad's going to go first here. Okay, that looks like these hands look reasonable-ish. I don't think Eugene has many lands in his hand though. Oh, and Conrad's going for the second mulligan. Oh, oops. Drop that $100 card there.
Did you see the card?
It's a Goyf. It's a future sight Goyf.
You know, Goif is actually quite low right now. It's like $40
Oh,
for the UMA one.
Ah, yes.
But future sight should be still around
Yeah,
100.
the future sight one still retains its value, or on the virtue of it being original art. The Depths won the game 1.
Oh no, Temur Delver won actually game.
Temur Delver won the game 1.
So you see, is that I believe a Sylvan Library from Conrad?
That is Sylvan Library, yes.
So
yes.
maybe a one-off or maybe in the sideboard.
Most likely a sideboard card for the more grindier matchups. Which is, Temur Delver is a grindy matchup. If you do not intend... Oh my god, he's going for another mulligan.
And go for broke.
Go for broke, yeah. He's going for he's hard mulling for the Dark Depths combo.
Yep. So we'll see here how this turns out for Conrad.
Perhaps Conrad now regretting not bringing his usual 12 post.
Yeah, Connor usually tears with that top post deck.
Yeah, Conrad has a very good record with 12 posts, but with the green black death deck, maybe he just wanted to try something new.
Yep, green black depths actually pre- pretty good here in the meta game.
But not as straightforward as it seems to play.
Nope. So I believe he only mode twice.
Ah, yes, okay.
Okay.
Oh no, Depths won. Depths won the first game?
Hmm.
Hmm. Chat, can you tell us if Depths won the first game? That's very weird. Or did Eugene go first?
Because I believe Conrad was on 6, right? When he ended that
Yeah, but
game.
Eugene was on 2 just now.
Maybe Conrad chose to be on the draw. Who knows?
Okay, that's true. And Ponder here for the Eugene. Just gonna look at the top 3. Okay. Gonna take that one card. Pass. It does make sense for Conrad to be on the draw though, because he's playing a green black deck, right? He might transition to more of a rock style deck, trying to concentrate on grinding Eugene out.
Hmm. We'll see.
We'll see. Okay. Misty Rainforest is gonna crack. I think the one thing that Eugene has in general that he can breathe a sigh of relief for is that Conrad does not play counterspell. Conrad is on a green black, and green black does not have any permission. But they do have disruption in the form of Duress, Thoughtseize maybe. And
So Eugene right now just wants a clock, so we're going to see a deployment of Tarmogoyf here.
yes.
And no Toman Delver, which so Tarmogoyf is the second best thing you can have. Tarmogoyf just being a 2/3. The
Right.
land, I believe, instant or sorcery. The Ponder, so
Ponder, yes.
just a 2/3 at the moment.
That's okay. It gets bigger, it gets bigger. Well, he still has the Vampire Hexmage. Withering Boon for the Jank Fest if wins. That'll be interesting. And okay, on the stack, I'm gonna abrupt decay onto the Tamagotchi. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world for Eugene, because he does have probably another threat. The Temur Delver deck, of course, not lacking in threats at any point of the game. So this looks like a Delver. Yep, Delver Wasteland. Okay, Wasteland is good.
Hmm.
But Conrad does have the Plague Engineer in his hand. We might see him deploy it right now. And he still is on the Depths plan. He does have the Vampire Hexmage as well as the Dark Depths. Okay.
Yep, and Eugene does have the spell snare ready for that Hex Mage.
Right.
We do see Liliana of the Veil off Conrad's side, so maybe we are transitioning to more of a
A
rock style deck.
Yes.
What do you think? This is a -3 here if it resolves. -2, I mean.
This is a daze.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sure.
A hard cast daze, right? And okay, let's see. Does it flip? Flipperoni. Okay, trigger on the stack. I'll brainstorm. Okay, cool. This is to, ensure the flip.
Yeah, I think it's pretty important that this.
This Delver flips as soon as possible.
Yeah, correct.
Right. I agree. Definitely agree with you. Eugene definitely wants a fast clock before Conrad's able to get anything online. The one main strength of this Temur Delver deck, of course, is to play a very good value mid-range tempo game by playing a small threat that a good value threat like a 1 mana 3/2 flying and protecting it while removing all of your opponent's threats and using that Delver to clock your opponent down. This is one of the main strengths of the Temur deck as well. One of the buffs it got from the Modern Horizons is that now it can play a very strong mana fixing game with Ren and 6, as well as a mana denial game with Ren and 6 and the Wasteland.
Yeah, correct. So it has like 2-pronged. It protects you from the wasteland and it proactively helps your wasteland plan.
Yeah, wow.
Yep.
Very good card.
Then also late game when you can get to 7 loyalty, sort of just wins you the game with the rebound, right?
Yeah. Wow, who knew that a 2 mana Planeswalker could have such a strong ulti? What were R&D thinking? About money, that's what they were thinking of.
No, no, not gonna comment. But so Conrad, Eugene taking a little bit here for the trigger.
Oh, you mean Eugene?
Eugene, yeah, Eugene taking a little bit of a trigger here. Eugene can speed it up a little bit because we do have 25 minutes on left on the clock, and this could possibly go to game 3.
Okay. Drops the brainstorm and is gonna attack with the Delver of Secrets.
Smash.
Is he gonna play the second wasteland? Second wasteland and Tarmogoyf. Okay.
Oh, this. Do you know what this means?
What does this mean?
Vampire Hex Mage resolving.
Oh no.
Unless he has a Force of Will.
I think it's fine for the Hex Mage to resolve, right? He has the wasteland.
He does. He does have the
He
wasteland.
does have the wasteland untapped. Okay, so that's his land of the turn. He's not gonna slam down the. He's not gonna slam the Dark Depths like he did last time. I think he.
Yes, you think he just? Okay, never mind. He already laid his land for turn.
Yeah, I think he goes for the Plague Engineer and. Man, Plague Engineer doesn't really do much here, does it?
It does have Death Touch, so it does trade it as Goif. If
Yes.
anything.
Yes, Plague Engineer, Dark Depths, and Vampire Hex Mage. That's not a lot of good stuff.
So what do you name here? You name human, of course, right? Or an insect. Insect.
Okay, he names human, I think, because
Okay.
he does move the. He does move the Delver in front. The Insectal Aberration forward. Sorry. Brainstorm. Okay. Okay, Daze Surgical Extraction.
Is this an upkeep brainstorm? Looks to be. Or is this the main phase?
Not very sure actually. Might be upkeep. We'll have to see.
Doesn't really make sense for it to be upkeep,
Mm-hmm.
but okay.
Okay. Just gonna put those two on top. Oh, there was a main phase brainstorm. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, gonna attack with the Insectal Aberration. Oh, and yes, Plague Engineer did in fact go for the name human or insect. But the problem here now is Eugene has like 2 wastelands available to get rid of the Dark Depths if Conrad plays it.
Do you
But-
do you think you just tag with the Tamagotchi here? Because I think post board the Temur Devil just side outs all its lightning bolts. So there's no way, like there's no reason to keep back the Tamagotchi, right?
Okay, let's talk about that later. For now, he's going to play a Surgical Extraction. What's his target? He's targeting the Abrupt Decay. Okay. What do you make of that? Do you think I think that's a reasonable play.
Oh, it was either Abrupt Decay, Lily, or what?
Abrupt Decay, Lily, or Verdant Catacombs.
A little aggressive there with the Abrupt Decay, with the Surgical Extraction.
I think this is a okay move because Eugene gets hand information, and once Eugene sees that Conrad has nothing in his hand, he's able to play more aggressively. And like you mentioned earlier, maybe this is the signal he wants to swing in with the Tarmogoyf so that he will prompt a trade from Conrad. He might be a bit safer in attacking in this position. Or he's just going to counterspell that.
Submerge.
Oh, Submerge. I have not seen that art before.
That's hilarious. Conrad, you're gonna lose 2 for the Thoughtseize.
Submerge, wow.
Okay, if Conrad doesn't lose 2 for Thoughtseize, remind me.
Okay. If an opponent controls a forest and you control an island, you may play this. Redoubt is. That's so
Okay,
specific.
I'm gonna tell the players.
Okay. That's so specific though. Damn. Alright, so then now he loses 2 life for the dots. Is very relevant because Eugene is on the clock here. Eugene presenting quite a relatively fast clock. This is the 2-turn clock, I think. This is 8 damage a turn without the Plague Engineer.
So you want to bring so much down?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Interesting card.
Very cool card, very cool card. Now I think I think Conrad's turn. It's still Conrad's turn. He's trying to figure out how to play around this. Passes the turn. Both players top decking right now. Attack.
This is for what? 8?
Yes. Hmm. Is he? Oh, he's going to aggressively wasteland here. What do you make of this? Or is he going?
I think it's a mistake if he does wasteland.
You
Like,
think
what
so?
is he scared of here?
Okay, he doesn't wasteland. Okay, okay. I don't think he wasteland either.
Yeah, you don't wasteland. No reason. I'm pretty sure he's fine either way, but there's no reason to risk it.
Hmm.
Probably got the game. There's no draw step to help him here.
Play. No, he. The submerged play engineer.
Oh yeah, this is the plague engineer. Okay.
Yes. I think.
Oh, so this is known information.
Yeah, this
right?
is no information. Yeah, yeah. I think if you're Eugene, you still go for it, right? Both? Yeah, just Delva. I think this makes more sense. 2. Let's see. 1 time top deck.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything to help him.
Maybe another removal spell. Hey guys, how are you doing today? Foreman Red. Yes, thank you for asking us. We are doing very well. Legacy is he top decks the Liliana of the Veil. I'm so sorry for that interruption. Liliana of the Veil, a very good top deck. Now he's probably going to make Eugene sacrifice a card. But yes, Foreman, thank you for asking. We are doing very well. How are you doing yourself?
But he's still dead.
He's still yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that was not a bad top deck. If Eugene sacrificed the wrong card, he might have lost.
So we'll find out here who took game 1.
I think they're siding back.
So yeah, so Conrad. So I believe Eugene did take game 1, right?
Yeah.
If that's the case.
Okay. Pretty good. Thanks. What's the top deck right now?
Oh no, I think there's no top deck that can help Conrad.
Well, if you're talking about top deck in Legacy.
Oh, top deck. Oh, che.
No. No. I would consider the Temur Delver or the 4C Delver with Ren and 6 to be pretty good contenders. What do you think?
Well, I think the top 8, the top decks right now in Legacy, probably revolve around blue black Depths on top of Depths deck, Timo Deva, 4C 4-color control, 4C low.
4C low.
Yeah, so basically all the top 8 decks in SGG Syracuse here. Ad
Really?
nauseum tendrils. I'm a little biased.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So depth, Team of Delva, 4C control, 4C loam. And mono red stompy.
You think Morris
and-
Stompy is a good spot?
So mono red stompy it's pretty good. It's good against most of the field. It stops I think everything except for 4C control with the basic lands.
Okay. Depth did win game 1. We
Yeah.
kind of missed that. Quite embarrassing on our part.
Yeah, we didn't really see that.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to see game 3. Okay.
Again, 15 minutes on the clock.
15 minutes on the clock left. Okay. But yes, thank you guys for asking us. We are always doing very good. I think anytime we are on the stream, we are very happy. Is that right? Isn't that right, Nat?
Yep. Sure.
Sure. Okay. And now, Conrad is going first. That was a very convincing game too, actually. Well, not kind of convincing. Ever since he's had the wasteland on the field, I think Conrad already struggled. He had 2 wastelands on the field. I think that was when the nail on the coffin was hammered down. Okay. Two depths on Conrad's side.
Looks like Conrad's gonna keep the 7.
Yeah. This looks pretty good.
So this looks like Elvish Reclaimer. Okay.
I wish
So I
Reclaimer,
believe this
Bayou.
is just a normal stock black-green depths with like a rock sideboard plan.
Yeah. Seems about right. I think a lot of the green black depth deck have this exact same configuration right now. Elvish Reclaimer has since redefined how the green black depths deck has been built.
Yep, there's actually a green white depths actually that play no, not Mother Runes, but Giver Runes.
Giver of Runes.
Yes, Giver Runes. Do you know why?
Why?
Because first, 1/2 gets past Ren in 6. Second, protection from colors. Do you know what's a colorless permanent that can stop Merit Leech? Karakas.
Oh.
So yeah.
Damn.
So there is a green white depths
Interesting. Very
yeah.
interesting.
that plays Neither Reliquary as well.
Nice call. Yes, thank you. Misty Rainforest. I think he's going for. Okay.
Yes,
Also-
Maze of If
Wait,
also.
Maze of If, yes. Very good against the land stack, which
Correct.
plays Maze of If. Yes.
Thanks for the host again.
Yes, thank you for the host. Very, very appreciated. Oh my god, we have to see the. Oh, we have new followers, and we have new followers as well. JVD Paul, and Dr. Payton. Thank you for following us. We appreciate that. And here comes Duress. We can't say that word on stream, but
Hello. Do you mind telling the Twitch? Do you mind telling me like who you are? Just tell the Twitch who you are.
Big Nut Screw. Interesting name. Okay, but here's a Duress. Takes out the Ren and 6, and the very ubiquitous Wasteland always has it. Well, he has 2 Wasteland actually, so he's gonna play the Wasteland as a hedge against the inevitable Dark Depths. And we're gonna see if he chooses a Ponder. He's gonna Ponder here, looking for some threats which he does not have right now. I think that's a Dreadhorde Arcanist, Daze, and a Scalding Tarn. He takes the Daze.
Do you think you just daze it Thespian Stage here? Or maybe the Black Sauce?
You Daze the Thespian stage.
Sorry, I meant Wasteland.
Wait, Daze the Wasteland.
I mean Wasteland.
Oh, Waste the Wasteland.
Wasteland the Thespian Stage or the
Okay.
Bayou.
I see. I think you can. I think it's okay. That's a good question actually. I think you do it. I think you wait. Because you do want to cast your big spells eventually. I think you want to spend your next land drop on the Scalding Tarn because you need the color fixing as soon as possible.
So if Eugene has a cantrip here, you cast that first, right? Because if you lead off with Wasteland, it gives Conrad the opportunity to waste your Volcanic.
Right.
Okay. But you can always float the blue, so it's fine.
Okay. Is he gonna? Wow, he's really he's really figuring out whether to play the Wasteland or the Scalding Tarn first.
So he's probably thinking. Eugene's probably thinking. Do I try to develop my game plan,
Or
do I just try to try to stop what Conrad is doing with the second Wasteland here?
Right. And what, in your opinion, what do you think is the better line of play?
Well, it all depends what the 3 cards are in Eugene's hand.
Tiger D Lily has this been hitting abilities the whole time? No, it's net.
I'm just being stupid.
That's just being stupid. It's okay, bro. That you need to relax, man. You need to.
So what is that means he's gonna copy here?
I think he's copying the Bayou.
Then do you Wasteland it in response?
Wasteland the Bayou.
I think you Wasteland the state. Interesting here. The thing is, this is interesting.
If you Wasteland the Bayou.
Yeah, I think you wasteland the Bayou here.
Right.
Because if you wasteland the Bayou and Conrad has a Dark Depths, Conrad does not have enough mana to activate the stage as well.
Yeah.
Unless he has like Monk's Diamond or some stuff like that.
It takes out the stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would take out the Bayou personally, but
It's okay.
I'm not the pilot. Eugene is, so.
Actually,
And that turns out to be the right play because he does have the second source of green.
Right. Actually, now that I think about it, right? You mentioned Mox Diamond. I think the Turbo Depths variants play Mox Diamond and Lotus Petal.
No, I believe the normal depth version just play dark. They both play Mox Diamond.
Right, right.
Yeah, just that the Turbo decks play Elvish Spirit Guide and Lotus Petal.
Right, right, yeah,
Yeah.
of course, of course. And here, tap 2, what are you going to see here? Abrupt Decay onto a Dreadhawk Arcanist. No. I like the Dreadhawk Arcanist. I wanted to see some Dreadhawk
So do you waste the Wasteland here?
Do you waste the Wasteland?
Does Conrad waste the Wasteland while it's tapped?
That's a good question. I'm not very sure. Depends on what he has in his hand, actually. It's gonna pass. Looks like the answer is no. Draws a Vampire Hex. No, that's not Vampire Hex, man. That's a Verdant Catacombs. My bad. Sorry, sorry. I think he's trying to. I think he's thinking of slamming down the Plague Engineer, which is in his hand right now.
Yep, you just name Wizard. Shuts off Dreadhawk Arcanist also.
And shuts down as well the Delver of Secrets.
Yep.
Very cool.
You also can name Rogue for true name.
I think the only time Conrad has seen the true name is the first game when he did the Thoughtseize and saw the true name in his hand. But doesn't seem to be too concerned about it right now. And Eugene seems to be holding up blanks, and he takes 2. Okay. Elvish Reclaimer is going to be the play here for Conrad. So it's going to be presenting a bit of a threat here. Daze, Spell Snare, and Spell Pierce, all not very relevant cards in Eugene's situation right now. Conrad's cards are mostly going to be all creatures and lands. And here it comes, the Dark Depths. Wow.
This is interesting.
I think this is okay because Conrad still has the second Dark Depths in his hand. So if Eugene tries to blow this up, Conrad can play the second Depths and just summon the Mareed Large.
Yeah, he can play the second depths and next turn get the stage with the Elvish Reclaimer, but the stage enters tapped.
Eugene draws the Delver of Secrets, but is being shut down by the Plague Engineer right now. So yeah, Wasteland onto the Dark Depths. Okay. No, Dark Depths doesn't trigger there. I passed the turn.
You just cast it last turn, dude.
Oh no, he can't. It's a Summoning Sickness. No, Conrad, you can't do that. There's Summoning Sickness. Did he catch it? Yeah, they caught it. Oh my god. Conrad, you can't do that. Yeah, Summoning Sickness. Okay, that was close. Oh, are you okay, Nat? Drop
I'm
the
good.
mic there.
I literally dropped the mic.
Oh, and Dark Confident is going to be the play for Conrad here. Dark Confident, I didn't expect to see this card in his deck, but Dark Confident is going to be very good. Snell Snare on a Dark Confident. Okay, that's a reasonable play. Come on, please. One time. Good card.
Wasteland would be pretty good here.
Yeah, Wasteland would be dope, as they say. He has a bolt, I think.
Yeah, but Elvish Reclaimer is a 3/4.
Ah, yes, of course. Let's bring out Elvish Reclaimer. Elvish Reclaimer gets +2/+2 as long as there are 3 or more land cards in your graveyard. 1 mana 3/4, very good card. Sometimes you get sick of Summoning Sickness. I'm afraid that's not how it's going to work in this game. Summoning Sickness gets sick of you too. Goes for the Tropical Island. Okay. Bolt the Plague Engineer. Plague Engineer goes to Jesus. And he plays the Delver of Secrets. Okay, Elvish Reclaimer time. Let's go. We start to crowd rotate. Crowd rotation on a stick. Very cool. Thespian stage.
This is not the same turn, right? It doesn't have so many sequences anymore, right?
No. This is the end of Eugene's turn.
Okay, just checking.
Just checking. Okay.
So post board, do you do it now? I think so.
What could possibly go wrong?
Submerge? I don't know.
Submerge. Okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, Eugene did reveal that he had Submerge in
Stifle? I don't know.
I didn't see,
Yeah, I think you just do it now, yo.
I didn't see either of those cards in Eugene's hand, so I think it's okay if he goes for it now, but I'm not sure if he wants to. So attack. 1, 2, 3. Flip.
Hmm.
No, yes, maybe?
So Conrad didn't draw a land, right?
Yeah, he did.
So if he drew a land, he can. If he drew a land, he wouldn't attack with the Eldritch Claimer there, because he can keep it up for like Sejiri's step or something, and
Okay, okay.
still have the activation.
Oh,
Hi,
and
Conrad.
Conrad waves at the camera. Very cute. Conrad saying hi to his fans. Anyone who's a fan of Conrad, please say hi to him. And Conrad gets it with the Duck Depths. Oh my god. And yeah, big celebration there from Conrad, despite making that misplay on the game 1, which he still won, by the way.
I don't know how.
I don't know how, but he managed to get it. He manages to sneak past Temur Delver. Wow. And I think this actually is not a very good matchup for him, to be
No.
honest. Because
Yep, Conrad got a little lucky there with the draws, like
yeah.
Eugene's draw steps. not
Eugene's
working out.
draws were really bad, actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching round 2. We'll be back with round 3. Do not go away. Give us 5 minutes time. We are still waiting on other people to be done with their matches, and we will set up the stream right away. And to find out more about the GOG Invitationals and all of our events, please do visit us at facebook.com/GreyOgreGames. And if you want to find out, see more of our videos, you can find us at youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. And if you want to catch us live and you're watching us from YouTube, you can always catch us on twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames. Otherwise, we also go live on YouTube as well, but we don't really interact with the chat on YouTube. Yes, on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. GMT plus 8 Singapore time, we have a weekly 3-round casual modern tournament. So yeah, visit us there. And sometimes on Sunday, we do have these special cut into top 8 tournaments as well, which are much bigger than our regular weekday tournaments.
Twice a month, correct? We have the once a month confirmed for Legacy, right?
Yes, twice a month. One for Legacy and one for another
Either standard or modern.
Yes, I think this month will be standard, so
Okay.
might be modern. We're not sure. To get confirmation, stay tuned on our Facebook.com. We will confirm the format very, very soon. And for myself and Nat, we will be right back for round 3.
See you guys later.